What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Anno 1800. We're picking up right where we left off, solving the riddles in Caduceus. The largest ancient scriptorium? The library?
Yes,
Okay.
our library is vast.
Knew it was something about
but
knowledge.
it's only the cloud-swathed summit. Look to the roots hidden beneath.
Ritual pool?
Our temple is but a frail offspring of the mighty halls of the Elamites. Tall walls and ornate ceilings, but shallow roots.
Mausoleum?
He that ordered this tomb built dreamt of glory everlasting. Yet the tomb lies empty, and his name forgotten.
Okay. Ancient
Long ago,
ruins.
our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness. But the treacherous kings of Kashta burnt it all. Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, the high walls and pale altars live on all around us. Your
One should
understanding is
seek
starting
knowledge
to
to bloom.
blossom. The time for admittance is at hand.
Okay. Quite accurate, but at the root of this metaphor is our awareness of the many senses we as humans are gifted with. Hearing and observing the world leads to wisdom. Observing, smelling, and tasting the hibiscus taught us that very lesson. We passed test the site and discovered the hidden roots of Caduceus and Antoni, the ruins of the old library. Now tell me, what do you make of it? There's an ancient history of writing in Caduceus and Antoni. More than ancient stranger, writing has been our sole occupation. Our mission for millennium, it is our duty to provide to be the wardens and witnesses of history. Ours is a millennial faith and unchallenged tradition of the centuries. It takes devotion as students and scholars of that faith to understand the simplest tenets of the wisdom stored here. Keeping our minds and bodies free of the corruption of novelty to better hear the wisdom of the winds. Ours is a spiritual labor of heat of heart and mind. Menial manual labor distracts from our holy mission, something the Arenya of Katima have forgotten. They sow and craft, in the process they forgot their duty to the people's soul. They will not share in such decrepitude. Your Lord would have us blend into his people, his united faith. This is a betrayal of all that we stand for until he decides to build his empire around the true ancestral faith of Mbessa, and encourages the Arenya to refocus on their spiritual duties. There will be no harmony between us. I hope to make him see the truth in your words. A wise choice, you're quick to understand our ways. The glory of Caduceus shines in your words. There we go. Alright, so while these guys go...
You show yourself to be worthy of trust. Lift now the veil
Ready for
and enter
assignment.
our famed library.
Alright, so we want to...
Resourceful, aren't you? Very well, let's get to it. All great nations spring
our
from
way.
a golden age, a time of splendor and legend. The books are over there.
Just gonna knock out some of the
Coordinates plotted.
There are volumes
maps
here
here.
on every aspect of theology, history, science, or poetics. If you read, please turn the
Stations.
pages by their corners.
Alright, so we got a bunch of books we can read. We're gonna first go and sell all of our frigates here. Speed 3 while we do so. To try to discover any other islands that are missing in our list here. Flintseed. This is all new stuff with 2 river slots. Maybe I go with that one. I need to take more of them. Yeah, the speech is pretty bad, I think, everywhere.
Ships took diamonds.
Alright, so we need to sell our ships.
The sky is open.
Yep, and sell
The
a
sky
second
is
one.
Open. Sold for
There we
livelihood
go.
and fresh food. For now, Wahadesha survives. An auspicious start.
Okay.
Slowly life returns. But there is much to do ere we become a Waha once again.
Alright, let's talk to the herder.
I provide them venison, but the children need eated, goat's milk. Perhaps the priest of Kidusi can spare us some.
On our way.
Oh, you want the ghastly fiends?
They don't like the goats. We'll get that. What about Kyria?
I learned plant lore from my Wahiyet, as she from hers before. Come, let me show you.
Okay.
Already? Iwaha is a place of fire sands and heat pain. I know no Awut who can resist such extremes. But perhaps there is such a breed.
Okay. It said it's a sacred plant, but also one with many issues. Its roots run deep and keep the ground moist and fertile, while its branches sway in the gentle breeze and bring shade. Tradition says the most bountiful lands are found where the Ised grows, which is why I chose to plant my garden at the foot of one of our last Iseds. Okay, the orange tree. Then the Wa Desert is cruel and scorching. Were it not for the thick shade of the orange trees around it, my garden would surely burn, and who doesn't love fresh oranges after a day's hard labor? All right, let's look at the farm. Crops mainly tep, a sturdy, resilient plant, but even that can only grow in proper conditions, so it's with the Waha. Okay, we need to get all kinds of stuff. Let us restore the
Land
oasis.
healing relies on the nurture of plants. Orange Isiates, croplands, dark Isiates. But the Waha is dry and needs more.
Alright, while that's happening, we're going to observe some animals, I guess.
What will it be next?
The epidemic spreads across your city.
We'll look at that in a little bit. First, let's go ahead and send you back.
On our way.
Epidemic where? Do you not reach? You don't reach. Great. Well. Some of them just have to go. We'll deal with the other stuff later, but for now, this is fine. Probably need to go and just... While this gets fixed, we will pave a little bit more of our roads. So that's going to have an effect on our throughput for a lot of these. Yes,
That's enough
back
to
to
see the
Mbesa.
Waha with new life. Come, I will show you the apportioned place for each plant.
Remove salt. Get the orange trees. Get our flax, our indigo, our
To
hibiscus.
see such verdant life, Binyam did not love growing as I do. But I believe he would agree we have done good here.
All right, let's observe our herd of animals.
The reward is well earned.
Okay. There's one herd there. There's another herd.
As you give, so I would reward.
Where is there's the oryx?
A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor.
All right. Meanwhile, let's get our
certainly seems to be heat content. A creature sure to be much beloved.
the oryx, it seems.
Coordinates plotted.
We have much to share.
They're selling a frigate here. What is your quest?
I must call upon you once more to help educate the
See
elderly.
impatience.
Let us see how you will go about it.
Well, this patrol stuff. Okay.
Rudder!
Be discreet. Be discreet. A satisfying conclusion. Success. Worthy of an ready then.
On
Oh
our
god,
way.
there's so many.
Steersman,
I don't have the orcs here. Kill you right back
Sail.
here. There is something in this little island here.
coordinates plotted.
You can see it right there.
Flagship
The
ready for
epidemic
order.
left buildings abandoned.
All right, let's upgrade these destroyed buildings. We'll leave most of them as is for now. And while we're waiting here, let's get our hotel. With its bus stop and its toast
Eat a tear
mooring.
at last. Breakfast at 9, I assume.
Here is our tourist mooring. Bread will be
Transportation
unlocked.
means travel. Travel means adventure.
Got a bunch of the
Onward.
stuff. Mezcal, ice cream, other books, bombins. We can get a lot of the stuff you need here, but we're just not going to worry about it right now.
I'd expected more color and flair from the old world.
And look at all the money that's going to provide us with. Variety theater will go up. It's going to be restaurants, jams, cafes, and other things. We're also going to unlock this, which gives us a lot.
A variety theater?
Let's keep that
Who
off,
knew
though.
You had such a flair for the audacious. A farmer's life just sounds so romantic. Fresh air, honest labor, good people. I've half a mind to turn to the land.
Let's just keep an eye on this. I think we're doing fine. I know the coal need, we can work on that. Ops we're getting.
Ready then?
We're not going to make enough beer. Discount Manola. Give enough beer for us. We are going to need more of that. More fur. Okay, we'll circle back to this for now. We stopped fur
Why open
demand,
your city for
so we don't
visits
use
if
it.
it doesn't even have the minimum of comfort.
And we'll get the happiness up eventually. But that's good for now. Back to Inbesa, and we'll come back and circle back. That here is the Oryx.
Adjust the sail.
Just want to drop off the other animals here. We'll take them to our grand zoo once that's built eventually.
Steersman!
And while we do that, let's check the trading post here. Day in the life of priests. Okay. If you want to read that, read that. I'm not going to read all of it. Foundation of the Mbesa. Litany of the Blessed Dead. Death by Meerkats. By wine. Treaties of the Heresy of the Golden Age.
I hope
Idolatry
there'd be
Heresy.
more, but these are all the books we have. Hardly enough for a full chapter.
A
Okay.
fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss. Coordinates plotted. Take the rudder.
And just clear out some of these little
Steersman.
empty areas. This guy has to be last. I don't think we're gonna get involved with pirates anytime soon. Speed 3.
Ordnance plotted.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Rudder!
Right through there.
A satisfying conclusion. Very subtle.
There we go.
Steward, very subtle, but
There
I
is
would
our
not call
mud
you
tile.
underhand, Wetatuni. Not entirely.
Here comes the Oryx. And our tourism income is 436. Not terrible, but it could be better.
Let's see it then. The Jat is a holy bird, known for its insect hunger and beauty. Bring a Jat to the Waha, and our hearts would hope fill.
Did I get a jet? I don't have a jet.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Deliver a jet to the Wahadesher. Ah, okay. So we need to get one of those by expedition or something.
Kaborim,
Or by buying one.
Tabernacle of Inbasan Splendor.
Okay, while that goes, let's get the Golden Age stuff going. Golden Age ended the cruelty of the bloodshed of Syria. That much is well known, but its foundations are unclear. Few sources have survived. There's a ravage of time. Even in the place of learning, there are barely any mentions of the early years of Mbesa. Outside the book you found, what did you glean from it? Okay. Mbesa's first day could be the day Queen Shava landed on its shores. At their history, did you describe who carved those careful lines? No sources lost today, or were they lending too much credence to popular belief and legend? Lending. We shall never know, such is the peril of learning. Our conclusions are transient themselves, as are whatever choices we make. We must lend caution to our thoughts. Accounts are precious but fallible. Will only evidence traced from the very time you wish study might yield information on the fabled Golden Age and the cradling times of Mbesa. But where would you look for such traces? Well, in Mbesa's first capital. Temple of Selabmawi is ancient, certainly, but most of the other ruins under Tevarim are young, rotten centuries. History art was not kind. Capital price was raised and price built anew, so that much of its older bones are forgotten. Nowhere other than the Kadisi and Tony will we find land untouched by greedy or violent hands for countless centuries. And evidence of serious time is to be found. It will be in this ground on which we stand, where the Mad King's Inquisitors burned the old library 2 millennia ago.
Legend, legend, myth, and even myth is half forgotten. But why not dig up the old library? There must be traces to be found.
Okay.
Quite right. Archaeology is the queen of all disciplines. Go, dig, dust, douse. The evidence should be enough to complete this first fragmentary chapter.
You are accustomed to such undertakings. Gather a crew and supplies, and we will support you.
Okay.
Beware the sweet words of the priests of Kidusi. They are cannier than they seem,
Attention for the Admiral.
and would see their faith vindicated rather than bow.
See if I can settle this island here.
Ordnance plotted.
I have to sail away and sail back, probably.
Brings you. What brings you? Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
10 tons of any basin
Cannot
food.
accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
Get all of that stuff.
People celebrate your leadership.
To settle this.
On our
Why
way.
not settle it? Because I don't have right to settle it? Maybe it's because we haven't done the Balthasar Blake stuff yet.
Ordnance plotted.
But let's see. Let me go and sail to Blake. So we want the mud bricks and the things there.
On our way.
One more mud brick should be enough. There we go. Now sail back to this harbor.
The rudder.
You're going to need 10 tons of any food. We should have a lot. We're looking for... is that the... That's got to be it, right? Pretty sure it looks like the jet.
We assist however we may.
Come over here.
Now for the final small
Over the construction.
contribution to the Lord's plans.
Compound of native invasive fauna. I think I've done all of those.
Ah, a familiar face. Splendid. Come now, take me to this Katima. We have much to discuss. He
Okay.
should know of me already. I wrote often enough. But communications in this land
Coordinates
seem
plotted.
haphazard.
Want this? Trade.
A meeting?
New orders.
Very well. Although I fear I know the outcome, let us nonetheless be civil.
Flagship ready
Prepare
for
a
orders.
banquet. No banquet hall is complete if not suitably tapestried.
Okay. Need to
There
go
must be
prepare for that.
dishes
Coordinates
aplenty.
plotted.
Let Sir Blake know the bounty of Embesa.
So we're gonna need to get the
Release
indigo.
jet. Let its blessed flight. This would certainly help us survive. The Waha thrives again with soft flight and moist life. The Kasa will live again. An oath given is an oath due. Our workers have boarded your ship. May your search prove fruitful.
So we should now be done
Only
with this
a
stuff.
wise one could restore the Waha and culture respect. With your help, Waha Desha and the Empire will grow greater.
Adjust the sail. Steersman.
Real quick, I'm gonna go back to the old world here. I'm gonna get us a clipper and I'm gonna bring over some supplies.
Back already? The excavators appear ill-fed. That will have to do for the task at hand.
Okay.
At last, the excavation can commence. Lord, look favorably upon us.
Coordinates plotted.
This colonial villa.
On our way.
Alright, dry meat's easy. We need the tapestries. I guess I could make them.
I see you have good news.
Just the indigo.
Let us have it then. I had run out of patience, but you showed me the virtue of perseverance. You have breathed.
I must have missed something there by clicking too much. Okay, we need to settle some lands here, if possible.
Take the rudder.
I guess you can't use this to settle. Let's just try on this island. I doubt you can. It'd be good to confirm.
With the Pa Iteru complete, come days of Messiet, the feast of praise giving. We want you as our
On our
honor
way.
guest. You said we could come to you, right? It is lonely work, excavation, and I miss my home. But a picture of the Kesa of Wahadesha would help greatly.
Beautiful.
Thank you kindly.
Here's the workers doing their stuff. Even though it does connect to hotspot by bus, the distance might not be filled by 100% if the distance between them is too great. Okay.
Messiet is a rite of fertility, of life celebrity. It is the heart of Mbesa, and we will teach you of it.
Okay. There are the priests from the rituals, whereas Yarbs are traditional dancing.
Ship constructed.
Here's our ship. Okay. Priest. Matriarch Yara. Okay. Where are our priests?
You have given much. Only fair we be hard generous in return. As is told in legends, where water springs, so is memory unveiled. You came to
We
us a
assist however
Shema,
we may.
stranger, yet learned to listen with hard mouth and soul words. You are one of us, Hamesi.
Adjust the sail.
Okay. Take our clipper. And we're going to get enough stuff here to start
Awaiting new horizons.
colonizing. We might actually have it, considering I brought construction material I want. A little bit of glass, too. We're going to send you to Mbesa. Kabarim. And now that I check it, I bet you I have some, no, we don't. You know, I got rid of them. Oh, we can. There's a go. There's our trading post.
Conditions are verging on the
Attention to the
inhumane.
Admiral.
Damage slowdown faster. Ship speed. Sounds great.
Help yourself, Gav.
Coordinates plotted.
Your diplomacy is still trailing a little bit low. I can maybe do
You
a flatter
only
here.
lose,
You're
my
certain.
friend.
You don't like
People-
flatter. Unfortunate.
all need a plan B.
Medium high. Can I get closer to a piece of us? Medium high.
I've been pretty reasonable. You want a medal?
Here's our non-aggression pact with George. Very unlikely what we're getting there with the Alliance, if we really want to. Get a ceasefire with you.
You're right. We need some
Shouldn't be tough here. You make enough money. Ship this over. So we just got this island here.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Everything looks good.
Ought to share tea.
Feels
It's
angry.
important to be true to oneself.
So our goal here is going to need to be to get us access to both ceramics and tapestries. First, we're going to need a little bit of normal stuff here. Just build a pretty basic area. Very basic. Enough to get us up and running with the stuff we need at the start without breaking the bank. We'll do one of these right over here just to get us a little bit of supply. These guys will move
Masenko is a
in.
bit out of tune.
We'll need some goat herds and things, but visiting pottery situation. We're gonna make all the pottery on the main island because we can just expand this easier. Need a ceramic workshop.
The laborers strike a hard surface. Fragments of lost history at last.
Need 2 indigo farms. 2 indigo farms over here. Let us start with the river. Now, I could just make this all in the same space. River slot's basically full. Now let's just do the indigo. Do it this way, and that'll be easier on us. We can do it this way. We'll do it normal way. Good pain. Free that there.
People celebrate your leadership.
Now you're all set. Do 1 and 1 here. I know you keep your little fertility thing right there. Have you fill out that little gap. And it works, so we'll keep it. Alright, now we need to do a little route here. Trade route, trade route. We're going to grab one of our ships, the Lion's Mane, from here to here. We're going to just load up. I don't see our indigo. We're going to unload indigo. We're going to be into a new group. We're going to be in Besa. Trade. Scope is going to be moved into Old World Trade. And that seems like a good bet for us. Need a warehouse? We will get you one. Alright, we also want to grab, while we are here, we're going to get us some goats. Not going to go all the way up to this island, but we'll just get them enough. Make do. And a goat farm will help that. I put Tef in, the silo will produce more, which is actually very good for us, but you'll hold it off.
There's tea by the door if you want it.
We'll get you, Tef. For now, we'll just leave you down.
It wouldn't take much to.
What do you mean missing indigo field? Oh, those need to be upgraded. There's our indigo. There is our basic goat milk stuff. Shepherd's now ready for you to get some things there. If I... Very close. If I move this... Yeah. We'll make do with what we have. Leaves room for these, I guess. Just enough to build us a little community here. A little bit of workers. You're going to get access to finery. We can't even build finery. It's going to need Tef. We don't have linseed. We could build it elsewhere and ship it.
New milestone.
But I think we're fine. We'll do our little district thing. And we need to also do tapestries here. And total for tapestries. We're gonna need one. Trying to debate where's the best
How
place to
about
build
a
this.
cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
Yeah. Gotta make content now, game. Just throw a little slot here. So you should now have everything you need for that. For this, we'll need to make another linen mill. And a linseed farm. Unless I already did. Yeah, we do need a linseed farm. Well, the good news is... we can just use this land here that has already been built. Free up a little bit more space.
From its voyage.
Get a second one of these guys in case. That's another linen mill you'll need.
If you don't listen, things are gonna get dangerous.
What is the demand?
Leave the multitude! Spill the sauce.
Oh, I take some bread.
No less than we deserve.
Okay. That was our bread. Should be good with consumer goods. Ignore any of those. We're gonna need fur coats. work on getting those. But in basic comes first. I know we have an artifact thing we could do. We're getting close to getting this done. I do need 2 more indigo farms. It should be easy enough to make. Just want to do like a repeat of this.
Use it constructively.
Bam, and this one's gonna be a bam. Oh, whatever. It's close enough. Should still be enough. And then here we'll have everything we need to go and get the tapestries. Right? If I slam this down. Tapestries look good. But more than enough hibiscus. I'll need to start selling some of that to this region once they demand it.
Silver linings? Why not honeyed linings?
Let's just throw down a musician port to get us a little bit more money. Most likely we'll expand this way, so down that goes. A little bit of happiness here. You're gonna need some finery. Who's using the Senga cows? We're missing a Senga. We are. We miss 1 cow here. Well. Let me make another cow. We should have 4.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Oh, is it it's the Festival of Life and our lack of elders. Okay, let's make like some more elders. There are elders. We're gonna need seafood stew. Requires lobster, I bet. It does, as well as tough and spices. Okay. And clay pipes. Oh, we need to get tobacco.
No one told you it was your duty to provide tea for Let us
Tea for
get
the
to
moot. You can have some tea.
Back already? A small contribution to the Lord's
Awesome.
A new commission?
I established this for no reason here. Let's just store it in case we ever need it. I have my clipper available. And meanwhile, let's go and continue our quest line here. So we have select the artifacts to excavate them. First we have the ancient pillar. Holding the library before it burnt down.
Store of history hidden here. More than anticipated. It shall remain exposed while the search continues.
Alright, sealed base. There we go. Perhaps legendary death disgrace is sought desperately by King Sunya. Whatever. We're gonna get the carved headstone. Okay. Ancient history of ships and their arrival from the harbor of Caducee, arrival and departure of ships and goods.
Have the princes of Angareb balked at New Horizons?
Okay.
We must parley, lest they turn their guns to your ships.
There's a parlay. There's another excavation going
Our
on.
predecessors in the Golden Age saw that Kidusi Anitoni's purpose was not to produce goods, but wisdom. Excavation can resume, but do inspect the statue. It may inspire you to write your chronicles.
I suspected there was more to this project than they let on. I sense underhanded ambitions to support their independence.
Okay.
I don't suppose there are fountains? No. Well, perhaps some of those water furrows then.
Oh, God.
Cool water would mollify him for further entreaties.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Prove that the findings were fraudulent. Someone on Katusi might help us. Okay.
I wasn't there when they pulled it out. I was staring longingly at the picture you gave me.
Yeah, thank you.
I wanted a look, but they told me a priestess was examining it. When I returned from my break, the stone was back in the earth.
Right near the headstone. Carving tools. Find evidence of Layla's house. Jeez. Here's a worker. Lies here, they're not absolute. They are defined by the context they are uttered. Only God can know the truth. We are bound to imperfect assessment, individual at best. Carving stone is one assessment. Some will call it fabrication, but it's not our duty to ensure that the will of the gods. Okay. Ah, okay. Cool. So, there is only one place we see where water is used. Find the well. There is a ritual pool. There is a well.
I knew it. Must have thought poor Wahadesha folk would not notice. But we are wise in the old law. You have to confront them.
Cool. But I cannot deny there's some relief. I suppose you want to know I did. Did wish to protect your fate? Blah, 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 blah. Ideas fabrication is a lie. We have no proof of veracity of our creed tenants. You have no better intent. Blah, 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 blah. Let us light out not further. If no power can only trust you will do what's right. My lord Tima must hear of this. Deliver the evidence.
Now for the final note. I expected nothing more from one of Ketema's hounds. This affair is no longer yours to command.
What happens?
Coordinates
I mean, she's lying. Can I, like, is there redemption? Is that possible? We did help these guys. I mean, these guys just wanted to heal themselves, and these guys over here are lying. Right? Like, they're... I don't know. Whatever. You're
so swift to learn from those who came before.
It's the blueprints of the canal.
Steersman.
Deliver the Ostressa to...
We have much to share.
Adjust the sail.
Oh, this one. So many ships here.
I take it things did not go as expected. I had expected better than common forgery from priests. Evidently, it is time they were brought back into the fold and learned humility.
All right. I confess I don't expect the high priest to stoop so low. However much she may disagree, she's always had my respect, but such she's intolerable. What did she say in her defense? She rather commit perjury than see the library destroyed. Their library? What is it but walls hallowed by time and dust of desiccated spirits' bodies? Why would they cling to such an extent of piles of glory? People love and belief in their traditions and history. Place water enchantment, however, dust web. There are secrets hidden in a spiral staircase that are worth 1,000 angels' words. But even so, is his legacy cause enough to let such a deed go unpunished? Is this what we will teach to those who come? What does Yummy do? Usually comes with tolerance and acceptance of other fate, failures, and mistakes. Greater courage, some mistake punishment. It's blah 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 blah. If they make penance and join with
Deliver
Invessa.
this decree to Kidusi, and I would punish the priests for their lies. But people look to them for guidance.
On our way.
Very well. Let them be united with the Empire. I pray for their sake, this misguidedness does not renew itself.
Okay, we want to do 5 tons of dried meat. 5 tons of tapestry.
An imperial decree. I had expected the Emperor would wish to hear no more of us. Kidusi cannot survive without trade. It would be a death sentence. We have no choice. We must bow to the Emperor in submission.
Coordinates plotted.
I wonder if they had been right, whether it would have changed anything. It matters not. Our unity, our future, is now close at hand. You have done well, brushing away the cobwebs on Kidusi. I have made arrangements, even a new monastery, so that the priests of Kidusi can join the rest of us under one faith. So, my trusted advisor returns.
Here's the banquet.
Flagship ready for orders.
New orders.
That's coming out to your harbor. We'll deal with these guys soon. We're going to continue our quests here.
There it is. A final These chronicles herald a new golden age. The age of lions. The triumph of Mbesa. And we,
Flagship awaiting
architects of its splendor.
Your own poets may soon sing the splendors of Mbesa.
Not even an orange tree to shelter under. Come now, and don't dither.
The lone and level sands stretch far away. But what of beyond the sands? What pale walls and statues still stand? What king caught in the glory of his prime?
Okay.
Is that really all there is to it? Pish! Better than roasting to a Cheltenham salt crisp.
Schooner reporting.
Time to saddle up. Very well, lead the way. A familiar face ought to put the king in a good disposition.
Right, he's building out his harbor. All of his gun crews will now be there. Unfit this thing. And while that's happening, wish to honor Mbasin history. Okay. Hallowed and hollow now is the ancient glory of Tabarim, but I have not seen its clear heart fail. The chronicles have completed. The lost age of Mbesa restored. The Temple of Olam will rise again, as will the Mbasin National Museum. Your completed chronicles will be the crown jewel. I trust you will aid me in this. I shall file the history.
You will see it done.
Find the scholar on Anatoni. Where the hell is Anatoni?
Rudder!
That's their main lady. Imagine he's in the library somewhere.
Grass is greener on the other side. A matter of time before we explode.
32 steel beams and weapons.
Perfectly legal.
Okay, we can do that.
I didn't set them upon you. I didn't need to.
So what shall it be?
What a bore. We have made great progress here, but let us review what material we have before moving on.
Okay. Should have.
The assignments due soon.
Okay.
Spill the sauce. We
There you
earned
go.
this.
Okay. Find ruins of the Seven Princes Palace on Caducee, Wahadisar, or Angrip. Okay. So
People celebrate your leadership.
Angrip would be over here. But shoot, there's a Seven Princes Palace over here. You've always been independent, right? For the most part. All right. One ruin there. There might be another ruin over here. From Civil Age fortifications. Remember what the note said.
Flagship ready for orders.
All right. How large was Tabarine? Can't be much greater than the city today, so perhaps looking at the city's current borders.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Schnapps. We need a fire.
A fire broke out.
Classic schnapps, always collapsing. We're losing money, mostly probably because of our alcohol not getting delivered to the old world. We'll worry about that later. First, we just got to get this stuff all figured out.
Fire left ruins behind.
And while we are here, we might as well...
It's all prepared.
Take a look at some stuff here. So, this is fine. We'll just steal it. And in our... Where is it? I'm like twisted and turned. Right over here, our Docklands. Let's finish our Docklands. Any chance the Docklands is part of the
Your ship
hotel?
has returned from its voyage.
See Skyline Tower, World's Fair, Palace.
Ceasefire.
450 to get the Docklands. That's a shame. And you would accept other stuff. Whatever. We want to look at our trade and what's going on here with export imports. I think we're getting our fur coats. Probably what's keeping us all afloat here. Speaking of, we all have a ton of these. We've not passed our export volume. Oh, we need to get more bricks sold. We can start importing cement, which actually will be nice. You import plantains, import coffee. Need a lot of items here. We need to import that. Okay, so just got to sell a bunch of goods that we're making. Shouldn't be hard. We can let that rest. All right, so in the ruins of your city, there should be
flag of freedom.
Boilermaker. He's worth it.
You've got our interests at heart.
Well, enjoy.
We're doing all of those just because it's a good way to keep these guys happy down here. And it's not expensive. Botanical Gardens. Okay. Imperial Gardens. There's our monastery. On the ancient walls that are still around. There's our research institute. There should maybe be a wall over here, maybe? Additional farm. Click on that one. Click on that one.
Detailed, of course. Let me see.
Okay.
Quite passable. Carry on. I've gathered some more information for you in a note.
Anchor up Terrarium against the Sands Kingdoms. Sorry, walls on Wadesher. Okay. Walls. Then we need to look at the Naxx Temple in Caducee. Okay, so you need to find a pass on Caducee.
There, your trade contract has grown more profitable.
All right, that's
Look to the
the
docklands. You'll find you can expand them
bricks
now.
that leveled up.
Named and designed a ship after a shark, you know. A great white by the name of Deep Blue. It's a long story. For another day.
We should have some walls over here, maybe. At the wharf.
When the sun first rose,
There's our oath stone. I think that's about everything I can find here. So it's like hidden in the back. Okay, so might have more in Angerim because this is all about walls and things, right? Care about the cannons too much. Castle. Bastard arm. Fortress ruins. Show me the damn note again. Star walls. So where is the walls that I click? Okay. There's some tombs. Let's try all of these. I just can't seem to find it. Not going crazy. It's your lighthouse. Got all the fortifications here. Might just do a little Google here. Shipyard.
Flagship awaiting
Come on now.
instructions.
Angareb, Tabarim, and Caduce. Who else? Kasar, Walls, and Wada. Is there one in Tabarim that I'm missing? Ancient fortifications. Okay. In Pathway to the Mountain on Caduce. That is much easier. There's already like this thing over here. That's not it. But on the other side. Right, another note.
Flagship ready for orders.
Below the temple on Caduce remains hidden. Okay, secret passages in his stronghold. I imagine it would like let out over here. Here we go.
The report is detailed, of course. We're nearing the end of our trials. One chapter remains. That of your own tribulations in Embase.
Okay.
At last, our magnum opus is
Flagship
complete.
at your
I have
service.
had several copies made. Masterful craftsmanship, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
There it is.
Here's our
These
copy.
chronicles herald a new golden age. The age of lions. The triumph of Embasa. And we, the architects of its splendor.
Cool.
Bright blazes the soul of Embasa.
Good.
Aye,
The
Oh god, there's a
Embasa of
lot.
My youth seems remote indeed.
We're in the presence of a
have Steam.
virtuoso.
I do not have Steam stuff. No, if you want to read this, you can. I'll go through it slow. Alright, and that's all there. We'll just deliver this back here. I'm not going to get the Steam motors. We don't make these yet. So we will just be abandoning that quest.
I wonder if you would have so neglected your own people.
Alright, and we're going to do the Angrip quests, and we're going to do the local escort as well. We're going to drop off all the stuff back over here. And we will send one of our ships over here. And we'll get that handled on the next episode. But for now, we're going to call it here. If you enjoyed, I've been Sean, the Spoof Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later!